Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new format that we're trying out. This is my friend Vasilis.
Hello.
You might know from the podcast, I guess. And I am Barak. So the idea of this is to basically talk about music, you know, as we would as friends, share music with each other and chat about it. I guess the idea is that we'll show each other one track over the course of an episode. And then, well, the other thing to mention, I guess, is that we don't know what the tracks are. So hopefully there might be some surprises, good or bad.
Hopefully we've never listened to them before.
Hopefully. Yeah, and then we'll just talk about it, really.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
Discover some new music.
Yep.
Yeah. Try to psych the other one out as well, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, titles.
Cool. Okay, so
what am I listening to?
yeah. So
Do I know? Will I know what I'm listening to, or will I just listen to it?
I can tell you. Tell you.
What is it?
So I've picked out a track by Kanye West.
Oh my god.
Who I think you don't necessarily hate him, but you don't love him. You don't know him really.
Okay, no, I need someone to persuade me that I should appreciate him.
Yeah.
Because as a person, as a personality, I probably don't appreciate him.
Yeah.
So I'll try to be not biased about his music.
I guess, yeah, he's an unfortunate victim of the media in a way. You know, you kind of hear about the most extreme things that he does. He always just seems like a bit of a loose cannon, which he kind of is. But I would say in a musical context, he's more with it. He knows what he's doing. He's pretty good. That being said, I haven't really picked a song which is like, oh my God, classic Kanye West.
Okay.
Like, you know, if you want to get to know him, this is the one. But like, he released an album last summer, which I was listening to a lot.
So that's pretty new.
This is a new one, yeah, 2021.
Cool.
It's from his newest album, Donda.
Okay.
So yeah, it's quite a varied album, I guess, in general, just to give you some context. But I picked a song which is more of the it's kind of accessible. It's a fun, funky song.
Okay.
At this point, I guess people kind of know probably what I'm referring to. But anyway, yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of listen to a fun song, but then with the added factor of Kanye West. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Cool. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm
all right, let's do it.
Yo, my men and my women. Yo, my men and my women.
You need something unexpected. Some form of weapon. You ask him to feel protected. And still feel protected. Just one time for the record. Just one time for the record. Don't agree with the message. Don't agree with the methods. Don't let the lifestyle drag you down. Who knows when was the last time you found the love? One last sparkle.
Is he singing as well?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
One last sparkle to follow. Man, it's too early. What the hell you do waking me up at 5:30? Why the hell are you worried? Play something that is very, very vibe worthy. I don't want my mind alerting. People saying tweeting gonna make you die early. How bad have my heart hurting?
Yeah, the bass is really good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Groove, man. Yeah, I mean, I know how much you love the bass these days, so.
I mean, I like that the arrangement is actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a lot of stuff's happening. And it's very rich, but also very, very basic.
Yeah. It feels like the bass is very constant, the drums are very constant, and then just things are coming in and out. You know, the overall vibe is the same, but, you know, it's sort of...
Don't let the lifestyle drag you down. Who knows when was the last time you felt the love? One last sparkle to follow in my life. One last sparkle to follow the love.
I think like the Kabasa thing,
Yeah.
Follow in my life.
like for me that's always been associated to Paranoid Android.
Ah, okay.
Now it's like a new song that I've discovered that.
I told you I loved you, but you didn't believe. You were too easily fooled, so easily deceived by some dude who's more rather into greed after that you are. You think you got me? No, my back ain't against the wall. The wall, the wall, the wall, the wall.
Don't let the lifestyle drag you down. Who knows when was the last time you felt the love? One last
I mean, I guess.
in my life. Right on. One last sparkle.
It's almost done. There you go. I guess, yeah, it is quite repetitive now that I now that I sit down and listen to it like very, very intently.
Overall, I think that it was much nicer than I expected Kanye to be, or what from I've heard in the past, because now.
That's a victory for me.
Yeah,
think,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. Like, if you played that to me and you said that's Kanye, you should listen to some more Kanye, I would definitely want to listen to more Kanye.
Check it out, yeah.
Find out what. So, yeah, ignore all of these things that I know about him as a person and his ex-wife at this point.
Yeah.
And
So what you're saying is I should pick some more Kanye. Is that what what
yeah.
you're saying?
Like, right now, when you say Kanye, I think American Boy.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I really like American
That's a
Boy.
great track.
Yeah,
That
I
is a
really
great
like,
track.
but I know that this is not Kanye. This is not what Kanye is.
It's kind of older Kanye a little bit, maybe extra pop, but yeah, he's got a lot of like old Kanye is definitely like that, right? Mm-hmm. So, well, I say right. I
Like
mean, you don't know more about-
it is nice, and like the bass was funky and everything. You're right. It is a bit repetitive, and it is maybe you should be paying a bit more attention to the lyrics than I
Yeah.
was not paying any attention to the lyrics. So
Yeah, that's
I have
definitely.
no idea what Kanye was talking about.
Fourth
Okay,
time.
can someone explain to me what Kanye was talking about and tell me whether you like Kanye as well, or you think that because of all the things that he's done, you just can't accept him as a like? Can you? That's another conversation. Can you separate the artist from the actual personality? Can you, whatever his politics or his lifestyle or his? Can you separate that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard one. And I guess there are variations. I mean, most of what Kanye is doing is not really harming anyone, let's say, even if you don't agree with him. And obviously, there are artists who have done very bad things that,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
bad, are much worse. So it is like there's a spectrum. But at the same time, it's like all of the artists that we know from, I don't know, 1800s or whatever, or even earlier, of course, it's like we don't know that much about their life, or like at
That's
least
true.
when you
Yeah.
get introduced to them, you haven't seen them on, I don't know, TMZ or like whatever, like, yeah, I don't know. So I think those are glorified a bit more, and those artists, a lot of them are probably doing bad stuff and a bit crazy as well, like some of them, right? So I think I would say artists these days get like too slated, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I mean,
So you forgive Kanye?
the fact that I forgive him, man. I forgive him. I mean, the fact that he was shaving bits of his hair
Okay.
and walking around like that recently.
I have no
I mean, that's
idea.
like I mean, it looks odd, but at the same time, it doesn't affect my life.
No, I would mostly say like
I feel bad for
a
him.
lot of the Kanye things that I know have mostly to do with Donald Trump, and that
Yeah,
kind
sure.
of rubs me the wrong way. But
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. I guess I don't think that's finished. Like we'll probably see more about that in the next few years, I imagine. That's a weird one for sure. Yeah. And yeah, a conversation he had with Joe Rogan about all of that
okay, so that's on
last year or the year
okay.
before. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, anyway, back to the music.
yeah.
Back to the music. So, what would you say is Kanye's strong strong word.
It's like strength, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because like a lot of musicians that I respect say that Kanye is a genius,
Yeah.
which is a word that is very overused. But
Yes.
like I'm always thinking like, what is it that Kanye is doing that makes him so important, and what is the Kanye style?
Well, I want to preface it by saying I'm not like the biggest. I'm not the biggest.
Okay,
like
for you.
Yeah, for me. Well, I think I mostly got into Kanye like when he started making more experimental albums, because I was like, okay, this guy's making hip hop on the surface, but like, I don't know, the way he's sampling stuff and the structure of his songs and the arrangements are like, they're totally different. He's not trying to get radio play necessarily, or like, you know, doing any standard formula stuff. And I just love the freedom that he's basically expressing. He's like, I don't really care anymore about making hits and making money off this stuff. I just want to express myself in the way that I want. If that means like, I don't know, a 2-minute super sparse experimental track, or like an 8-minute sort of almost church influenced
Gospel
yeah. influence, like, you know, thing that would never play on radio because it's too repetitive or too long or whatever. Like, I don't know, I respect it. He's kind of just doing what he wants.
Okay. So that's the, you know, you respect Kanye because he doesn't really care about the industry, let's say, or what.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't
also
care to play by the current norms or the.
yeah, it's like he's actually trying to push the boundaries in terms of a new sound, a Kanye sound maybe. And, you know, these are things that he definitely did with his earlier albums, even if they were more like, you know, poppy, let's say, or more accessible. Like, I think the way, like, his sound definitely influenced the hip-hop sound in the years afterwards. So, yeah, in that respect, I do think he's still trying to push the boundaries. Like, of course, you can say, yeah, okay, he wasn't that successful more recently. Like, I don't think that experiment worked or whatever. Like, it's super subjective, right? But I don't know. He just sounds different to me. He just sounds quite
nice. No, I mean, definitely, that was a very good introduction for me to Kanye.
Yeah.
And I would definitely listen to more. That's like that.
Maybe I'll come with a more experimental track next time.
Nice.
That kind of, you dipped your toes in now and then. Yeah, we'll go slowly towards the deep end. But yeah. What else do I have to say about that? I don't know. It makes me happy too. It's a very summery song, in my opinion, because of the. I don't know what he's saying. Maybe he's saying really horrible shit. I hope I don't eat those words, but you know, also because I was listening to it in the summer in Istanbul in the sun.
Oh, so
like,
it's Turkish summer song
for me. Yeah. Beach clubs, man. Kind of. Nah, it's not. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of happy memories as well.
Nice.
So yeah.
Approved.
Cool.
Approved.
Ding. Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll put a little graphic or something. Cool. Should we move on to yours then? I'm intrigued.
Okay.
What
so,
have you got for me?
It's actually relevant in a way, but it's old. So because I knew that older music would probably surprise you.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty famous album. It's Stevie Wonder. Okay.
Okay.
It's from Songs in the Key of Life. So apparently that's 1976.
Wow.
It's probably not the most famous song in there. It's the second song of the album is called Have a Talk with God.
Okay. I don't know it.
It's religious, kinda.
Okay.
But that's not the point. So it's like, you'll see.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
Hit me.
There are people who have let the problems of today lead them.
Whoa. That's kind of...
For them, life is not the way. But every problem has an answer, and if yours you cannot find, you should
There's so much going on.
to him. He'll
the groove of the song.
Yeah, it's really driving. Yeah.
Life's too hard. Just go have a talk with God.
Nice.
Many of
It's like aliens communicating or something.
Why they synthesize it in the background?
Yeah, just the whole. Yeah.
who lives within, forgetting all about the one who never ever let you down. And you can talk to him anytime, he's always around. When you feel your life's too hard,
There's the doorbell on there as well.
just go have a talk with God.
Okay.
When you feel
I think it's over like really soon.
Okay.
just go have a talk with God.
It's having a lot of fun though. Wow. Damn. I mean, that is like an assault on your ears, like in a good way though. In a good way. There's just so much going on.
Really?
Yeah, like just so many different synths with like different rhythms, you know, coming in and out. Not coming in and out like I don't know. It's very like you know, and there's shit
I
going
mean,
on
isn't
everywhere.
it like? I mean, I saw you move, so I'm
Oh, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure, like it's instant. That's what I like. This song, like the
Yeah.
groove is there and it's right in the pocket, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah. And it's just
exactly where it should.
you do ride it like the whole time, even if you're listening to the like kind of craziness that's going on, you know, sort of up there, let's say, around you. You know, there's a thing in the background, the groove in the background, and it's just like bobbing up and down, and it's like continuing. Yeah, it's really good. I guess like something that I thought, you know, I was saying the synths are really cool, like all these little janky bits. I guess it loses some of its charm because it's there the whole time. You know, imagine like certain sections where it comes in and just goes crazy, and you'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like you are at the beginning of the song, I suppose. But aside from that,
I agree. Like it starts,
Yeah.
whatever happens, and then
and then
roll
it's kind
with
of
it
the
for
same
like
stuff, and you get
yeah.
used to it, and you're like, okay, cool. I mean, it's still cool, but yeah.
But definitely, like the main synthesizer, the kind of the rhythmic synthesizer we get with the sample and hold filter and whatever like that. I think that's a very interesting sound. But I mean, my reaction to it was, my dad used to listen to it when I was young. I kind of
Good
knew
taste.
it, then I'd forgotten about it, and then probably much later I just got the album again and I listened to it, and I was surprised because it just sounded so fresh. It didn't sound like it was a 70s tune. It just sounded modern in a way. And I
Yeah.
was really, really surprised of, okay, obviously the album is very groovy and everything. I was expecting that. It's just that this specific song just stood out to me.
Yeah, like some of the, I guess, what is it? It almost sounds like an electric guitar. But it's like, there's like a, or something like that, isn't there? I don't know, there's just like a very staccato-y sort of, almost like how you would do the whole thing of like muting yourself on the guitar.
Isn't that still a synth though?
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds quite like, you know, you would, something you would do on a DAW, like sort of choppy rhythmic thing. I don't know, like, yeah, it's a weird thing to have done in those days, maybe not, but like, yeah, you don't associate it with that time, I suppose.
So more Stevie Wonder? More old school?
Absolutely.
Soul funk, Motown for you?
Yeah, now I'm feeling like, you know, it's not that I don't listen to any of that stuff ever, but there's definitely very little knowledge there. So I'm like, shit, what have I been missing all this time, you know?
Cool.
Damn. Yeah, it was a very sick track. I mean, we talked about Kanye and like the political message or the message more generally, I suppose.
What is Stevie Wonder's message? What does he want to talk with God?
Well, I only know I only know the superficial. That's the bit I heard, man. You know, my lack of lyrical.
Yeah, I think that
Appreciation, but-
mainly he just says that if you have problems and, you know, you've got worries in your life and stuff, the person that can solve your problems, whatever.
Thing, yeah.
It is dog. It is
Dog. Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
It is God, and he listens to everyone, and he's like very good psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And it's good for you to go talk to God.
Yeah, it's just I don't know
Like,
whether I agree with that.
I don't
message.
really agree necessarily with. Like I think he's he's coming from a good
Good place. Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a soul. There is a soul gospel-y thing there. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I shouldn't be so negative. I'm sorry. But
no, yeah,
you hating on my boy Kanye.
approve.
Yeah. Is there any like I don't know. Is there any context around that? Do you know anything about
No,
the album, the song, or
no. Unfortunately, I'm
yeah?
not prepared for that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you should definitely listen to Songs in the Key of Life.
Mhm.
I mean, it's pretty long. I think it's like a double,
Okay.
quadruple album.
Quadruple.
No, I think
No.
in LP it's like whatever, 4 sides or something.
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
It was a double CD. That's the one my dad had.
Okay. We'll see. Still long.
It's got a lot of famous songs, and it's got Pastime Paradise in there.
Ah,
which
okay.
is,
I know that
you
one.
Gangsta Paradise.
Gangsta Paradise. Sure. No, I didn't know that.
And yeah, like Sir Duke and I Wish.
Okay.
I Wish. That is what? That is Wild Wild West?
Oh
By-
shit! Is it?
I think so.
What was it? Will Smith? No.
No?
It's cool. No, I said ooh to Sir Duke because I know that song.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's good, man. Thanks for choosing that track.
Thank you.
I'm being very polite. I'm being extremely polite. Too polite. But yeah. Cool. I guess that concludes the first episode of whatever we're calling this segment, which we haven't decided yet. But
Yeah, I guess you should let us know what you didn't like or like about this format we're trying out, and
yeah.
recommendations, ideas, feedback on Kanye and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we definitely like. I think we're pretty good at choosing music. We know what we like, but we'd always appreciate recommendations because, well, it'd be interesting to also do things where neither of us have listened to it.
Yeah,
potentially.
that's true.
So
That's true.
yeah, always welcome. Always welcome to check out new tracks, find new music. So yeah, that's it for this episode.
Thank you. See
Thanks,
you
guys.
soon.
See you next time. Cool.